From Channel 3 Eyewitness News, this is Trends on 3.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Trends on 3. I'm Latrice Curry. Coming up on today's show, how you can enjoy some live music, get some great art, and help out the Bethlehem Center. Plus, how you can enjoy some ice cream this weekend and help feed your neighbors at the same time. And the Chattanooga Pan-Hellenic Council will hit the streets in a caravan to make sure those in underserved communities get registered to vote and have a plan to cast their ballot. But first, Debbie Boggs from the Bethlehem Center joins me now with more on their upcoming fundraiser, Art from the Heart. So first of all, ladies, thank you so much for joining me today. Tell me about this upcoming event. What is it and how does it work?
All right, I'll start, Latrice. It is great to see you. We are gearing up for the Art from the Heart event. This is an annual event that we do where all proceeds go back to support the programs of the Bethlehem Center. So our students, our families, our adults, and our seniors in the community. And it's going to be held on September 17th at 7:30 p.m. And you can go live on Facebook or YouTube and start bidding away on some awesome art, gift baskets, and we've even got a weekend getaway.
All right, so that's what I was going to say. You want to elaborate a little bit more? So there's going to be art and gift baskets, and like you said, a weekend giveaway there. So kind of a variety of different things. And you're also going to have some live music, somewhat. A musician will be part of this virtual auction.
Yes, this is our third annual event and the second year that Baron Wilson will be joining us. So he will be playing live. We will also have some videos of stories of people that have been impacted by the services of the Bethlehem Center. So some testimonial stories from kids and adults. And Reginald Smith, our passionate, hardworking director, will be speaking. And then we're also excited that we have Greg Funderburg and Tavi Upton being co-MCs to just add a little spice to the event.
Well, that, you know what, that's good. And like you said, when you say that about, you know, Reginald and so much, and I know him and how passionate he is about the Beth, and then, you know, and your mission of helping families and children in that community. So that is great. And it seems like one of the things too is just kind of getting the word out so that people can help support what you all are doing there in that community. And before we run out of time, we were talking about, before we started the interview, about what you all have been doing during this pandemic and helping families and serving meals. Tell me about that.
Yes, Latrice. So we got into COVID-19 mode like many did, and we did not skip a beat. We started providing meals to our families, snack packs and activity packs to our students. Our seniors needed supplies. They needed just cleaning supplies, just your general items that were needed during COVID. We took over 1,200 supply packs out to our seniors. So we have turned the bistro now into a feeding station, and we were actually even doing hot meals on Wednesday evenings for our families. So we've not skipped a beat, and we're still providing those services that they lean on the Bethlehem Center for.
And I was just going to say, in wrapping up, and having actually you know, done so many things with the Beth over the years and seen what you all have done in this community, it really is such an important and crucial part of that community for the services and for the safety net that you all provide. And in about the last 45 seconds, if someone just wants to wrap up with that and just remind people about your upcoming event.
Well, we're just really blessed that we are here. We love the people that God has put in our path to serve, and we develop relationships with these folks, and then a lot of them have even over the years come on staff and participate and give back. We've got a new community market, and the market manager is from this community. And if they do want to get on our event, it's only going to be about 30 minutes long. It's the website is bidpal.net/artevent2020, and they'll be able to bid on lots of fun baskets, restaurants, experiences, and beautiful art from local artists.
Well, guys, it is just wonderful seeing you all as always, and thank you so much for all you all do and the Bethlehem does in this community to help serve residents and children there. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Latrice.
Still to come on this edition of Trends on 3, a local ice cream shop is teaming up with the food bank to help feed the hungry. Find out how you can help.
So there you were, finally making some headway when the whole landscape changes. That's when you can use an old friend like Speedy Cash, your bridge over troubled waters. Speedy Cash, we're here for you, online and in store.
Serving our area for over 35 years, Bailey's Heating and Air is dedicated to bringing North Georgia and Chattanooga quality HVAC and home weatherization services. Voted best of the best 9 years in a row, Bailey strives for quality. And with their home inspection and weatherization services, you could save up to 20% a year in electric bills. Contact Bailey's today and get a tune-up for $69 with a 19-point inspection. Call today and pay 0% interest for 60 months with equal payments.
Hello, I'm a metal roof.
And I'm asphalt shingles.
Shingles? How come you're wearing this tarp?
I got caught in a severe storm and the high winds and hail got me. Plus, the worst part is, the insurance company only wants to pay to repair part of me.
I was in that same storm. It was intense.
You look great. Did you get replaced?
No. Metal roofing from Best Buy Metals has the highest wind uplift and impact resistance rating on the market. I feel great.
I gotta go. They found part of me out in the yard. Dad's gonna try to fix me himself. Look who's here, Grandma.
Memories have never looked so beautiful. Hits and cabinets, building dreams.
Are you ready for a fall getaway? Wilderness at the Smokies Hotel and Water Park Resort is open for family fun, and you could win a 2-night stay for 6 from Channel 3. Enter every day on our Facebook page, now through September 18th.
If you have a car, you could get cash. With a Speedy Cash title loan, you get more cash, up to $4,000, and no clear title needed. Apply for a Speedy Cash title loan today and unlock more cash.
Love that Speedy Cash.
Welcome back. One small business is going a scoop above the rest to help feed the hungry in our community. I spoke with Yolanda Finney from Brewster's Real Ice Cream about what they're doing and how you can help.
All right, well, thank you so much, Yolanda, for joining me today. And we're talking about what Brewster's is doing. And let's tell us about you're helping out a very good cause this weekend. What are you doing and how does it work?
Okay, this is the first inaugural corporate event that Brewster has had. So what we're doing this Saturday, September the 12th, we will be doing a cone for a cause. And what it is, every waffle cone that we sell, $1 of the proceeds go back to the food bank.
And talk about that. And why is it important for you as a small business to give back? And I mean, because this has been like a difficult time for small businesses, but why is it important for you to give back in your community?
So I just feel like it's a great cause right now where everyone can come out and help and participate in this great cause, because with so many people being out of work and kids being out of school, holidays getting ready to come up, I just feel like this is a very important cause. We all can give back. It's not just Brewster's giving back. As a community, we all are giving back for this same cause. And like I said, every waffle cone that we sell, $1 of those proceeds go back to the food bank. And the food bank can do so much with the money versus what we can just hand them. So I'm excited about this weekend.
Yeah, they can stretch the money certainly more than we can. And that's important because I know that, like, you know, I've passed by there, I've been there and see people lined up outside your door, especially on the weekends. Hopefully that's the case again this weekend, because then again, like you said, a large part of that, $1 from each waffle cone, will go to the food bank. Talk about, you know, during the pandemic, a number of businesses, I mean, it took everything they had to keep their doors open when they were able to reopen, and some had to close permanently. But talk about, for you, how you were able to still succeed and survive during this pandemic.
I think our customer says a lot for us. I mean, and I think a lot of people were just out looking for comfort food, and we were here for them. Our doors never closed. We stayed on regular hours, so we were here for them whenever they needed us. The only time we closed down was during the tornado when we lost power. But other than that, I mean, we have been going strong. We have been very busy. We thank the community. We thank the people for supporting us. We're just grateful to still be here because, like you said, some didn't make it, and we're still standing, and I'm just grateful for it.
And what advice would you have for other small business owners, and especially for women and minority-owned businesses in being able to thrive and succeed?
I think, I mean, you have to put your heart into it. If you're gonna do it, you have to be present. You have to, just be there and tend to your business. You got to be about your business, basically. Basically, you have to be about your business and just put all your heart into it.
All right. Well, Yolanda, anything else you would like to say about this upcoming event as we wrap up in about 30 seconds? Just to remind people again, is it all day?
It's all
And
day.
your hours?
We open from 11 to 9, 11 to 10 this Saturday. So the weekends we're open from 11 to 10 until about the 1st of October, and then we'll switch our hours back. But Friday through Sunday we open from 11 to 10. But if you knock on this window at 10 o'clock, we're gonna open at 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll open these windows for you and serve you. So we look forward to seeing everybody. We hope that this is a great success. Thank you for having us. And we just greatly appreciate you all.
All righty. And Yolanda, thank you so much and good luck. And I hope that you sell lots of waffle cones this week, because I really do also hope that you all are able to do a lot to help the food bank. And thanks for all you do in the community.
Coming up on the other side of the break, they're known as the Divine Nine, and they're getting ready to hit the streets to register, educate, and empower voters. More on what's coming up from the Pan-Hellenic Council on the other side of the break.
Crystal's Crave and Save menu brings you our tender pulled pork Memphis barbecue for $1.69. Make your mouth happy with our savory Memphis barbecue pork for just $1.69. Only at Crystal.
The quest for the cup continues all weekend on NBC. Saturday, Golden Knights Stars. Sunday, Lightning Islanders. There's nothing like playoff hockey all weekend long on NBC.
If you're looking for a Hollywood premiere and a star-studded showdown,
another beauty on Sunday Night Football.
See you Sunday night. Cowboys, Rams on NBC.
Your vote matters. Before and after you cast your ballot, turn to Channel 3 to stay informed.
Get out and exercise your right as an American and support your favorite candidate.
Your vote will make a difference.
Looks like your thingamajig isn't turning your whatchamacallit. You're gonna need a whole new system replacement.
Oh, call River Tech. That's what I did.
Great service doesn't cost, it pays.
Trust your comfort with River Tech Heating and Air Conditioning.
It's hard to stop a train.
We're here.
You're doing great. I'm right here.
Here's Jack. I'm right here.
You're doing great.
We're here.
Being here matters now more than ever. As a Tennessee not-for-profit with a mission to serve, we've made a promise to be right here for you today and tomorrow.
If you need anything else, we'll be right here.
Follow the leader. Follow WRCB on Twitter.
Crystal's Crave and Save menu brings you our tender pulled pork Memphis barbecue for $1.69. Make your mouth happy with our savory Memphis barbecue pork for just $1.69. Only at Crystal.
Welcome back. The Chattanooga National Pan-Hellenic Council is getting ready to hit the streets to make sure that those in underserved communities are able to cast their ballots for this upcoming election. I spoke with members of the various sororities and fraternities about what they're doing.
Guys, thank you so much for joining me today to talk about this and what the Chattanooga chapter of the National Pan-Hellenic Council is doing with this voter registration and how you all are working to reach more people and those underserved in the community. First of all, I just want to go around and let everyone introduce themselves and tell us who you are and which organization you represent.
Okay, I start. Chandra Wilson, Dilson with Theta.
Okay.
I'm Rakita Dotley with Zeta Phi Beta Sorority.
Rhonda Williams, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated.
Chris Palmer, Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated.
All right. Well, guys, again, thank you so much for being here. And let's start by talking about that upcoming voter registration event. And also, let's talk about what that is and how it's going to work. So whoever wants to take that away, I know that we have numbers and we also have how it's going to be organized. So whoever wants to take that away to start by talking about how that is going to work. Is that you, Chandra?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It is. Okay. So the purpose of this is the Get Out and Vote Caravan. What we realize, this election is very important. You know, we are being, to me, I feel that as a group, as an MPHC group, you know, is power in numbers. So we approached, well, when I say we, I approached the PAN and said, hey, let's do a collaboration together. And, you know, for election, let's do a voting caravan and also canvass in the area. And so initially, you know, I think with Chris, you know, he was kind of hesitant about it. But then finally he was like, okay, let's do it. And so we pulled in, first it was, you know, the AKs, the Deltas, the Alphas and the Zetas that was on board. We got Sigma Gamma Rho because we were missing representatives from that group, and Phi Beta Sigma and also Q. So now we got the 8 members of the 9 of the Pan-Hellenic Council involved in it. But FYI, we do have an iota that signed up to participate in the caravan, even though they're not part of this. Yes,
9 of the Divine 9. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And so, and one of the things too, you know, just mentioning this because this is hard to do. This is such an important election. All elections are important, but a lot of people are just talking about all the things that are on the line with this election. And, but we're also in the midst of a pandemic. So hence, you know, the caravan and staying in the cars and doing it that way. And you all kind of been creative with coming up with a way to do that, to kind of just, like you said, just kind of drive through the neighborhood. So you are staying safe as well, but still getting the word out, getting the message out.
Correct. So basically the plan is, like you said, you know, the drive through the neighborhood, we will have a message that will be played via the cars and stuff. In addition to that, we have a couple of the members that will actually be hanging on mailboxes in the neighborhood of voter information flyers. You know, those important election dates, like absent the last day for voter registration, last day for absentee ballot, the early voting period, and also the day of election. And in addition, we had a couple of organizations has volunteered to offer free rides to the poll. So that information is also on the flyer that we will be hanging on the registered voters' mailboxes.
Yeah, because some people need something in their hands to hold a lot of times to look at, which is so important. Rakita, one of the things you're talking about too is just the numbers. And these areas are often underrepresented, underserved, but at the same time, you're like, how do we get them out to vote? But you've been doing a lot of research on the numbers and the areas, if you want to talk a little bit about that.
Sure. My part was to help identify the precincts we were going to be in. And so with that, of course, we always want to look at, you know, the amount of registered voters versus cards cast in the last election. So what we had was we have 3 separate areas, and I grouped them all together. The first area we're going to be doing is the Avondale, Bushtown, East Chattanooga, Glenwood area. And just to give you an idea of how the numbers are, they have a total of 7,019 registered voters as of the August election, and only 1,400 of them voted. So when you look at those numbers, you want people to come out and vote because they have the voting strength. People just don't come and actually use that strength, use that voice. The second area is the Dalewood, Eastdale, Eastgate, Woodmore area. They have 8,874 voters. Of that, 2,300 voted. So again, you have a low voter turnout versus the amount of actual registered voters in the area. And then finally, you have the third area is going to be where I live, my favorite area, which is Alton Park, East Lake, East Side, and Ridgedale. We have a total of 9,285 registered voters as of August, and only 1,635 of them voted. These numbers are really important because when you total them together, and then I'm gonna give another reference with that. You total them together, that is 25,000 votes. Okay, and of those 25,000 votes, only 5,000 voted. Considering this, in 2016, Mayor Burke won with 11,994 votes. Just these three areas alone are that doubled over at that point. So these numbers are very important. So it's important for everyone to get out to vote, but especially these areas that really have high voter registration, but people are just not going out to vote.
That's a fifth. Those numbers I was listening to. So a fifth, not half, but a fifth of voters turned out to vote.
Yes,
those numbers have got to improve for so many reasons. And I guess my next question would be, and Chris or Ron, if you want to tackle this, how do you get people to realize the power of their vote to get out and cast a ballot? How do you get people to realize that their vote and their voice really matter?
I'll tackle that one. So just like Rakita said, when you hear those staggering numbers that only 20% of those people that voted were represented, well, those numbers could actually change the actual election for the mayor in the city. When you put that higher level, those numbers kind of get larger when it comes to a national level. So just knowing that your vote does count and it can make a difference, just having that knowledge to know that is very important for those representatives in the community.
Yeah, and I guess, Rhonda, talk a little bit about that and why it's so important that you get people out and get them to realize the importance. And just like Chris was saying, and Rakita was giving examples of, just those votes alone could make a difference in elections, and getting them to say, you know, you can decide who's in office in your city.
Yeah.
Getting people out to vote is the key. I said we have to remind them your vote does count. Your vote does make a difference. You are very important and your vote is important. People died so you can vote. So stand up and be counted because your vote does count.
And you know, that's so important, and we talk about that and how you get people out, you get them to vote, and you get them to realize the importance and the power of their vote. And I think that's why, again, it's so good when you start talking about you're going out, because you can sit on and do virtual forums, but again, getting out in those communities, driving through those communities, letting them see you, letting them hear you is what really kind of makes the difference. And you all are also talking about quickly, if someone wants to tell me about an early voting rally that's still in the planning stages, I know, but why that's important too, so that people, hey, you've got with what's going on, plan your vote is basically kind of the catchphrase right now, making sure people plan their votes.
You're waiting for your name and your number.
Okay, so whoever wants to take that one.
That's fine.
The early voting rally is planned for October the 24th. October the 17th, we're doing another Get Out and Vote caravan and canvassing. But October the 24th is a national early voting day. It's an inauguration. So basically what we're going to do is we're planning on adopting Brainerd Rec area. So we're going to set up next to the Brainerd High School over there by the band parking lot. And we're planning to have like DJ and maybe some, you know, door prizes where people can come and prove that they're voted. You know, if you voted, we're going to, you know, draw your name. And to motivate people to early vote, because, you know, because of the pandemic, you know, we want to make sure that your vote does count. So the purpose is to focus on absentee voting and early voting. That's our goal.
And that is so important. And as we wrap up really quickly, if somebody could just tell me you know, for people who are like, okay, I don't know that much about what I see about sororities and fraternities, or, you know, maybe colors and different things and fun activities. But this is like a big part of all of our sororities and fraternities national initiatives. And sororities and fraternities have been on the front line of social justice for a long time. And so this is an important part of that mission. And if someone kind of just wants to wrap up and tell me about that.
Chris?
Chris, you want to take that?
Okay, I'll try to tackle that. So names like C.T. Vivian, John Lewis, Shirley Chisholm, Gwendolyn Sawyer Cherry, Arthur and Lucer Foster, Bernice King, Ralph Abernathy, Benjamin Hooks. These are just some of the names of African Americans involved in NPHC organizations, which have made a difference in voting and civil rights for our communities, not just here in Chattanooga, but at a national level. So some of those names may not sound familiar, but you look them up, you see they're all part of organizations like Alpha Alpha, Phi Beta Sigma, Zeta Phi Beta, Delta Sigma Theta. So when you see these names and who they're affiliated with, it lets you know that the NPHC is out there on the groundwork trying to get things moving for our communities.
All right. Well, again, guys, and we're going to put all the information up to let people know about 3 different dates for the caravan, and then also the early voting rally as well. We'll keep everyone informed. Thank you all so much.
There's still more to come on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
The Labor Day sale at Furniture Row has been extended, so the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Plus 5 years no interest and free shipping. But don't wait. The extended Labor Day sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
At Cancer Treatment Centers of America, treating cancer isn't just what we do, it's all we do. And now we're able to treat more patients because we're in network with even more major insurance plans. So if you've been turned down before, call us now.
Tim Kelly has created hundreds of local jobs and is a proven leader. From potholes to public services, he's the common sense mayor we need.
I'm Tim Kelly and I approve this message.
So, football. Friday night. Like everything in 2020, it won't be normal, but it will be football. You can still count on the Eyewitness Sports team to bring all the action home to you only on Channel 3.
Catch all the school spirit and fun on Fan Cam, sponsored by Arby's. We have the meats.
Friday nights at 11, only on Channel 3.
Channel 3's Friday Night Football, brought to you by Food City and Sonic. Watch 3 in your town with John Martin, Mondays and anytime on our apps.
I can't even believe I'm saying this. It's premiere week on the Drew Barrymore Show. Monday. The Angels are here. Cameron Diaz and Lucy Liu. And we surprise a family of essential workers.
It's my boo, Drew.
Plus, it's a wish list come true all week. Hi, friends. It's our big premiere show on Drew.
Premieres this Monday at 3, only on Channel 3.
The Labor Day sale at Furniture Row has been extended, so the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Plus 5 years no interest and free shipping. But don't wait. The extended Labor Day sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
I would like to thank my guests for sharing their time with us today. If you have questions about any of the segments you saw today, or if you would like to find out more, you can reach the guests by going to their website or social media pages. Their contact information can be found on your screen. That's all the time for this edition of Trends on 3. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you would like to get in touch with me or if you'd like to be a guest, here's how you can reach me, lcurry@wrcbtv.com. Make sure that you follow me on Twitter and join me on Facebook. Have a great rest of your weekend.